Okay.
I have no idea why, but I just could not fall asleep last night. I literally got to sleep at like it must have been like
The
I don't know.
anxiety?
No, it was like it was just one of those nights where I was just awake like, oh, I gotta do that thing on that video. Oh, I gotta do this. I literally like because I used to do stand up and I got in the habit of always making sure that I had like a notebook with me or whatever so I could write down jokes. So I got in the habit of just like writing notes on my phone, and I literally at one point at like 3:30 a.m. like turned over and wrote a TikTok on my phone. Like wrote out the script for a TikTok on my phone because it's like I can't forget this.
This is just too good. I just can't. I just
Yeah.
Oh, is it still Knockout City? No, it's special events.
Back to the Guerrilla Collective Indie
CPU stay low. 80. Okay, we're 80%. That's fine.
80% BB. Twitch.tv. Sees.
That's my biggest fear now, is my CPU getting above 90, and it's 96. Cool.
If you want, you can stop the live stream to me because I just have I have your Twitch up and I have the Guerrilla Collective thing up as well. So then, and it's like 1 second off of yours, I think. So
okay, cool.
That might save you some resources.
For some reason, I can't see my mouse.
The CPU ate your mouse.
Just gobbled it up. Where did my mouse go? Okay, there it is. I found my mouse. Oh, now I need to resize cameras. One solution causes more problems.
Uh-oh.
Dig zip. Let's just do this. So you were looking into it. Did you see any games or anything that you were interested in so far before?
Yeah. Oh man. Because they just have like a bunch of titles on their website that I hadn't heard of, but just like the name seemed cool, and I didn't realize at the time when I was looking. But you can like click, and they have little descriptions of a lot of them. But there's just some that look. There was one, I think, Omno. I had seen that. I saw that on like a TikTok or something from the developer showcasing the game, and it just looks really cool.
Good morning, Tiff and Paz. How are you two doing this morning?
Tiff and Paz.
Well, it's like evening for Paz.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm typing in the chat. I can talk to you guys.
You
but
can
hi.
hear me.
I can talk to you with my voice.
I like how it says, come hang out and see all the team sweat over the past few months. What? Sure.
We're gonna... They're live streaming sweat. Wow.
So, I guess intro or whatever. Like, hello and welcome to Patch Notes reacts to things and stuff. Today we're reacting to Guerrilla Collective with RoboDessert from, or Chris from Co-op Comedy.
You know what? Call me whatever you want. Whatever you recognize me as, go with that name.
He goes by a lot of labels.
I'm a man of many names. What can I say?
Many names. How are you doing today on a very early Saturday morning?
I am so tired and so excited and so happy to be here. I appreciate it.
It feels like it's clipping. It sounds fine.
I'm just yelling. That's on my end. I'm just always yelling.
Extra loud? Got it. I guess just lower that. Speak.
Hello, test. 1 2 3 3 2 1. Guerrilla patch notes.
Guerrilla.
Wow. Indie games, baby.
I don't know if the actual pronunciation is Guerrilla or Guerrilla. Still not good. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
But like, there's a thing recently that was like, wait, sounds good to me. I don't.
Good.
Wait, I don't know. Speak or something. I don't know. Let me just check my.
Hello.
Let me just check
hello,
my phone.
test. Yeah. What if I just whisper? Is this any better? Hi, Pat. Hello. I'll do an ASMR react.
He sounds fine. I just got a lower rate, if anything. Maybe just a little loud. You're just too powerful.
I'm too powerful. The indie games flow through me.
The
They
indie
power
god.
me.
They call me indie god. So it's hard to speculate on an indie showcase
Oh my god.
because
no.
there really could be anything.
It could be anything. Like they list a lot of games on their website, and a lot of just like visually even you could see a game and be like, oh, it looks like it's about this, and then it could be about something completely different.
Last
Just
year-
visually some cool stuff.
Last year they had a game that the trailer was just an old naked man, and the name of the game was Just Die Already.
Yeah,
It's like an old
that
man
game looks
simulator.
insane. Have you seen that game on Steam now that it's out?
No, it's out already? I haven't seen it.
It is. It came out somewhat recently, and it I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just a bunch of old people in a town, sort of just doing stunts, and you can get chopped in half and then just run around as like legs with like a skeleton bit sticking out. It's wild. I haven't played it, but I checked it out. We were looking at it for co-op comedy as an option, and we were like, this is
That
too
could be
insane.
something. But yeah, last year they teamed up with the Media Indie Exchange, who do like indie displays or indie demos at E3 type of thing. So it's like they know what they're doing,
Yeah.
and this is their second year doing it. So hopefully it's just as good as last year's. Last year was
Yeah,
like a
and-
3-day thing, and this year's 2. So,
And they've got a lot packed into those 2 days.
well, it's 80 games spread amongst 2 days. So
So many games.
too many games, some would say.
And quite a range of games, it looks like, too. I mean, everything from 2D side
Everything.
scrollers and platformers, cute little
I think Sega's also going to show something.
Sega.
Yeah,
We're
Sonic
getting a
Sega.
Sonic indie game.
Sonic Mania 2? Oh, stream stickers and all the alerts and stuff are disabled because I'm going to be uploading this to patch notes later, just so people know.
I tried to do a similar thing where I live streamed something and then downloaded the VOD to upload later, and I did not disable stream stickers, and I regretted it.
Yeah,
I've learned a lesson.
I've thought that out. Yeah, because I've had streams like that before, and I'm just like, it's too many interruptions.
Yeah. They're great for the stream, bad for video.
Bad for VOD. Bad.
Yeah. There's a Jay and Silent Bob game.
There's like 2, I think. They announced one last year, I think, at this event.
Oh wow. They're just all about Jay and Silent Bob.
The big fans.
Big fans.
Oh.
Is there any that you've seen that you are excited about?
Lake was
Now that
announced
we're
here,
30 seconds. It was announced here. I saw that. I cannot. Wait
and that
for,
was one that I was
coming
like
up.
really excited for. Maybe we'll see more.
Maybe.
Maybe big baby.
Maybe.
5 seconds.
Here we go.
Big indie hype. Hopefully it's a showcase. I'm gonna be so embarrassed if it's not.
What is poppin', everybody? Welcome to the Guerrilla Collective 2. I am your host, Justin Woodward, co-founder of The Mix, the Media Indie Exchange and indie team in Terabang Entertainment. I am with my co-host, Alex Wilmer. What is poppin', Alex? How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much for having me, Justin. It is very exciting to be back.
He looks
for the
as awake as I feel.
Two, as you said.
I'm super happy to be back. I'm happy to be in the studio.
Yes.
Where we at?
Yeah. This is our studio here in Berkeley. We're on our Foley stage.
He is as awake as I feel.
And I don't think this is live either. I think this is all pre-recorded.
As I said, this is our second annual. That was like a nice little grip. As I said, this is our second annual Guerrilla Collective event, which was initially started as a global coalition of leading game studios, publishers, and industry leaders coming together to help bring new announcements, gameplay trailers, and reveals from studios of all sizes direct to enthusiasts worldwide. And the tradition continues
Big
this year
enthusiasts.
with 2 showcases.
I love enthusiasing tiny things like small games.
Check out our schedule right here for this week's event and next. There it is.
Starting now.
Today we will start with a wide range
Starting
of games
right
and then
now.
connect with our friends in Japan for some Bit Summit picks and end the day with our Black Voices in Gaming post show. Before we get started, we have to give a huge shout out to our sponsors. PlayStation,
Jesus
Xbox,
Christ.
Kickstarter, Razer, Astro Gaming, our fellow
Just
devs and
a
publishers,
couple.
Just a few
Studio,
just a few sponsors.
Akimara Games, All In Games,
Good morning, Al.
Shepherd,
Have a good work look.
Bob?
Goblin Studio, Graffiti Games, Head Up, Hype Train Digital, Neon Doctrine, Raw Fury, Tiny Build,
And Raid Shadow
and,
Legends.
of course,
Whitethorn
Whitethorn
Games.
Games.
Raid Shadow Legends.
There was a lot, and there was a lot of really good pauses in there too.
Oh, good lord.
And we've also teamed up with Valve to showcase the games on Steam.
Oh,
Should I stream Raid Shadow
in
Legends?
order to- so
that's co-op comedy. That's a co-op comedy, like when you guys get the sponsorship.
Steam, where you can learn more
No
about
sponsorship.
games,
Just play it.
Just play it.
games that you can buy right now, and some of
The sponsorship is you get a free skin in the game.
in the
That's
future.
you don't get anybody. You just,
Now. So check out
But it's-
Sponsorship is I give them money.
on Steam.
Yeah.
they give you credits to spend in the game. It's not good anywhere else.
And also all of our other platform partners as well. Shout out to our broadcasting partners for supporting this showcase and the developers on the stream.
So one thing I've noticed with this showcase over other showcases is that they spend a lot of time on shit that doesn't matter. So
Oh, good.
they
Let's get started with our first set of games.
I've noticed that last year.
Brand new exclusives.
Okay, okay. I can't
Adorable
wait.
creatures in the world of
I'm really
Eternal
excited to see what they
Cylinder,
focus on.
and check out the update for beloved Metroidvania, as well as some up-and-coming slick indie games.
Here we
Without
go.
further ado, let's go.
Let's go. Let's jump into it.
Let's just get right into it.
Shin Hero.
Sort of cyberpunk-esque. Okay, dig it. There's no dialogue audio? That's interesting.
It's all subtitles?
Okay, okay. Maybe they haven't done the voice acting yet.
Yet.
Maybe, these games aren't out yet.
If they
so.
need voice acting, I'll be
Yeah.
happy to do all of it.
We have it hop right in there. Did we just go into a store and now we're in this cyber warehouse? Or did we...
Is it? What is this? Is this the Matrix?
I'm not awake enough to read all these subtitles fast enough. I have no idea what's happening.
Plus, I prepared
But that
This is going
little
by
bit
so
before
fast.
is some- It's so fast.
I can't read it. It's lagging out. Upgrade the computer first. Hush now. Damn.
Oh, suddenly we're fighting. Okay.
It's too fast for past 2, and she's been awake.
Okay, good. It's not just
It's
us.
so weird that there's no music. There's no
There's nothing.
There's
It's gotta be still in
development. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is so weird, like that they would just show this game off like this.
Yeah. I mean, visually, it looks
Great.
very interesting. I really liked that little city bit right before we got to.
I like that it makes me feel like my stream is lagging out. Like
It makes the game feel really powerful.
it makes me feel like I'm there. Like,
Yeah.
oh, slidey walkie animation.
Yeah. Yeah. Thugs with knives. Weird camera placement. Okay. 2D beat 'em up. A lot of laser support.
big Star Wars cyberpunk vibes.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's very weird
camera.
that there's no like there's some in-game combat audio, but there's no in-game dialogue and no commentators or anybody talking.
There's
or, like,
nobody
nothing from the
talking?
developer
There's
talking
no-
about it. We know nothing of. There's also no dialogue over the screen. Like, this is a 3D cyberpunk game about X and X. It's just
let's do it right now.
there you go.
This is 3D cyberpunk.
This is a
This
2D
is hella weird
3D
because the game. Oh, so Corey Cudney is saying the game has music in it, but that was a world
we'll see
premiere.
about that.
Stadia.
5 games.
You love Stadia.
Let me tell you about Google Stadia. Now
There we
to-
go. Now this is a trailer.
They've got music and dialogue. Cloudpunk, yeah.
Oh, different language reviews
vibes.
too.
Cloudpunk, but with like violence.
Multilingual reviews. That's cool. It was dope and has dope music. Why they didn't put any of it in?
Yeah.
Interesting choice, but it looks cool.
Yeah, that was. I wonder if they sent them like the wrong trailer file.
Too late. All these 10s.
Bloodstained. Ritual of the Night.
Oh, this game. I've heard nothing but good things about this game. Yeah.
That's one of those games that looks really cool and it's just not up
I have-
my alley.
I have no
but
interest
looks
in it.
So well done. Zero interest in it, but I'm so happy to exist for those that like that sort
Hey,
of thing.
Stadia.
I love Google Stadia.
Stadia. Ace.
Weird creatures.
Oh, that's a cool logo.
Cylinder, players will have to explore a vibrant alien world teeming with strange life.
Oh, this is like No
Survival
Man's
is a
Sky, but you
constant challenge,
plays the
as
creatures.
different natural biomes each bring their own
Wow.
unique obstacles to overcome. For example, the extreme heat of this desert environment will
Echo.
quickly make your health dwindle.
Echo.
Luckily, the Trebhum are resourceful.
This is a weird
creatures
anteater
with the
vibe.
unique ability to
This is a real
spontaneously
weird
evolve.
creature. Is this the only creature?
I
you
love him
play?
though. Like,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I would die for this
Environmental
creature.
conditions are only one
He's
of
shaped
the
like a
many
friend.
dangers you will face, as the world is filled with dangerous creatures.
I don't trust
Some
him, but I
natural,
do
some
respect
not.
him.
The strangest of these creatures have the
I'll
ability
I'll
to
have coffee
remove
with
your
this man,
mutation.
but he's not sitting anywhere near
Absolutely.
like right next to
No,
me.
no.
He's
I'm across the
He's
room.
a
Oh, there's a
cr-
weird cube friend.
Tag yourself.
I'm that big one with the giant legs that you're trying to avoid.
Threat of the eternal cylinder, you will have to keep exploring.
He's like a kiwi but an elephant,
Discovering.
is what Echo says.
After all, there's an important trait that humans and Trebhum have in
Invoice
common:
the eternal cylinder.
curiosity.
Okay.
That was a weird
Okay.
like audio effect when the
Yeah.
trailer ended. So I didn't like that. Weird that it's only coming to PS4 and Xbox One. And Epic. Well, Epic makes sense. They probably have a contract.
The common fox.
I was not ready for that.
I was not at all. Did not expect that. Okay, loving this art style. I vibe with this music.
I like how you're slightly ahead of me, and I could just see when something happens on your screen.
Oh,
Like you're like half a
I
second
think I'm
ahead
like,
of me.
yeah, 5 seconds or something,
Yeah.
if even.
All right, all right.
I'll slow react to things.
Yeah, okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. But I saw your eyebrows go up, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be interesting." And I never would have guessed it was a fox. There's nothing in the world that was preparing me for that.
I'm your psychic reaction. This is like Ratchet and Clank vibes, but like top down.
Yeah, yeah. It's really interesting. Mix it up.
I'm here for it.
Ooh. Hey, Michael.
Really vibing with this music. What's up, Michael?
This looks fun. This looks like a really fun game.
Yeah, I want this.
Trifox. I need to make a list.
Oh yeah, lists would be great. I
Li-
should do that.
But there's so many games. I just make a list of the games I'm interested in.
Exactly. I don't need a list of all games.
Just the ones just the good ones.
Yeah. That one with no music and no voice acting, I'm okay.
Not on the list.
People often ask me how I came up with the idea. The truth is quite silly. I was joking with friends, and suddenly I said,
One of my favorite things about these showcases is that when you get to see like interviews with developers that are not just straight white dudes,
Yeah, that's
and it
that's
reminds
true.
you how diverse games are. You know, like,
It reminds me
You know what I
of
mean,
the
though?
fact that there's more than just straight white dudes in the world.
yeah, especially in the world of gaming. Like, there's so many people out there making games from all over the world, and it's kind of amazing.
So last year they had a game that was like Doom but music, and they spent like 10 minutes on that game. That was a weird noise. Food. Also, hi, Crafty.
Hello, Crafty.
Robo doesn't sound like he's clipping to me.
Here, I'll reduce my own input volume for you.
Now I just don't hear you. Now you're just very quiet. Wait, let me do it. Let me raise your volume. Speak.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Now you're loud.
Can we do a live react to my mic volume?
That's what the stream is now.
Yeah. This game looks insane. I'll talk a little bit. I'll get away
Okay,
from my
better.
microphone a
You're
little
better. You're better. This is what Paz says.
bit. All right. Hey, everybody. Hey.
Mr. Chris is in here, and the music is fucking bumping tonight. Or this morning. It's not tonight.
I love games that take cute animals and make them incredibly violent. It can be
So it wasn't a
Awesome.
problem with me, it was you. It was your mic.
apparently.
Yeah. It was Chris all along.
Oh, that's a big
what
question
are we
right off the
looking
bat.
at? It's a really big oh no.
Wow. Existential dread, the game.
Ooh. This reminds me of that tweet that's like, are you even good enough for imposter syndrome?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey Gus.
I wasn't thinking about it now, but
Hey Castle Ring Save Character Gamer Lady, welcome to the stream.
welcome in, everybody. You awake? Because if not, you are now.
You're not. It's 8 in the morning and we're getting into it. Oh man.
I don't know why, but there's like a block in my brain that just always makes me uninterested in like 2D like shooter platformers like this.
So
But
the games
there's
that
a lot
Reaper
of
likes?
really cool stuff like this. Really cool stuff.
Ruby. I'll keep an eye out for that. I'm not gonna like play it, but it looks interesting.
Yeah, all Reaper's games, exactly.
All Reaper's games.
I don't know about you, Alex, but I'm looking forward to not getting steamrolled by a giant cylinder. But I am looking forward to whipping some more creatures' asses in Bloodstained. Make sure to follow and support the devs, as well as pre-order and wishlist them on Steam or wherever they may be available.
True. And up next, we're taking
I
a
love
ride with
this
some
guy.
fast-paced action
I don't know if he's ever been on camera before. And then-
Last year they had one of the guys from Kind of Funny host it, but this year he's hosting E3, so it's like he's a little too busy for that.
Wow.
Class 2021. Let's start with a kick-ass trailer and hop into some more games.
Their chemistry is so weird. Oh, sorry.
They
Anyways,
probably
I'm
just
gonna
have
stop.
better business chemistry than on-camera chemistry.
Yes.
There's
yes.
a big difference between
There
camera
is.
chemistry and just like work chemistry,
Yeah.
and people don't understand that. There's a man
This
that you
game
don't know.
looks
Horrifying.
weird.
Is that a pig,
I'm not
man?
ready for this game at 8 in the morning.
Is that a pig anteater man?
Yeah.
Oh god. He's sometimes in the room with you. Oh no.
Oh. I will say I'm a
hate
fan
this.
of like
I hate
games
this.
that are doing
I don't like
graphical
this.
styles like this. I don't like the game at all. I don't like the concept, but I'm a fan of games that are doing this sort of graphical style where it's like this more visually, I don't know how the right way to describe it, but like it's like this top-down sort of thing, but it's still more 3D and more detailed.
Oh, Kesselwink said improv game idea. Throw 2 random people and see if they can riff off of each other.
But actually,
That's a great
fake content.
like a game show idea, like a
Just
reality
see if
show.
they can vibe together.
Maroi. I'm gonna put that on the list of things that should burn.
Games I want
Respect to
play,
every
games
dev.
I never want to see.
Respect to every dev that works really hard on games. You guys are better than me, but there are just some games I'm never touching.
Look, there's a wide range of games out there, and thank God, because you don't have to play them all. But some people
There's something
will be
for
so
everybody.
excited for that.
That's somebody's
absolutely.
favorite game.
Absolutely, yeah. Somebody just saw that and went, "Holy crap!"
Another Reaper game.
Big Reaper vibes. This art style is really cool. It reminds me of a painter whose name
This
I
looks
can't
different
remember.
than what this game.
But it would have been
style
really
should
cool
be.
if I could remember that painter's name.
Yeah, this looks different than other games of this style.
Very unique visual style.
Tim Burton saw that and said he's getting into
Hi,
gaming.
My name is David. I'm the co-founder and the artist at Bleak Mill, and we are developing Industria, a mystery first-person shooter in which a woman searches for her work colleague in a parallel dimension.
Interesting.
The Last of Us, but
The game is
with
a lot
employees.
inspired by Half-Life 2, Bioshock, and the works
But
of
it's a
David.
Monday, right, guys?
In this video,
I like
we
how
will
Paz said
figure out
Bioshock in the
who's
chat at the same
inside
time the guy said
into
Bioshock in
what
my
we're
stream.
working on right now.
All right, I see it.
The first thing to show is the new enemy type we call the Hound.
The Hound.
They feature a pack behavior, means they have a leader and the other in the pack just follow that leader. They are quick, agile, and harm the player a lot with their sword.
Are these machines?
Yeah, looks like it.
Horizon?
Horizon.
Bioshock
The
Horizon
second thing we want
vibes?
to show you is
Bioshock,
the optics
Horizon,
of
Last of Us, Half-Life.
Every game.
Yeah, those are robots over there too, I think. I remember those people.
Yeah, those are people with Horizon Forbidden
The
West.
optic is a long-range enemy that pins down the player with machine
What's interesting, those like dog creatures look like the police dog robots that people are currently using in real life.
Oh, the Boston Dynamics people?
Yeah,
That's scary.
it is.
Like it.
We
This game's
also
a little
want
too
to
real.
show you new
It's cool, but it's
environments,
scary because they
such
keep
as
kicking
this
them over.
abandoned
And you know
apartment
those people are gonna be
building
the first
in
ones to
city
die.
of Reykjavik. Hundreds
Those
of
Boston
thousands
Dynamics.
of
Kicking
people lived in the city, which is now abandoned.
When the robots do
Ooh.
eventually
Robots
take
want to
over,
kill the
the
player.
Boston Dynamics people are the first ones to go.
Yeah.
Throughout the game, the player will slowly find out why the
This
robots are here,
this has some
where they come
very
from,
creepy
what they
vibes
have
to it.
do with the
I'm
pack,
guessing if you like Last of Us or
character.
Bioshock, you will like this one. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think so for sure. And like,
And I like Last of Us fine.
It feels
yeah.
like there's something more going on that hasn't even been shown yet.
Yeah,
you know
this
what I
feels
mean?
like a gameplay thing. Like this feels just like gameplay. They're not talking narrative right now.
It's a little Silent Hill-esque in some ways, but with robots.
There's some
like, just
horror
the way-
elements to this that I'm getting, but they're not
Yeah.
showing.
If you want to support us, feel free to
What is
wishlist Industria on Steam.
Industria.
Industria.
or follow us on
Q3,
our
so
social
this
media
fall.
like Twitter and Instagram. Thank you.
Instagram.
And see you next
That's an interesting one to plug. And I misspelled Industria. And I'm looking respectfully.
Cute dress.
Oh, I don't know if I like this.
Whoa. Is this a Chernobyl horror game? I think it is.
Oh, you weren't joking. Oh, this is.
You have to learn it all over again.
Interesting.
Tame it.
Or we don't know that it's a horror game yet, but it's set in Chernobyl.
You're right. It's like a 2D
Oh.
platformer.
Oh my god, it is. Okay. See, you don't know this about me? I'm obsessed with the Chernobyl disaster. I literally have a giant book all about it right on my
All
bookcase
the
over here.
things to be obsessed
I
with.
am all about this.
All right.
We can be together, Igor, but you have to learn the truth if you truly want to find
It's so interesting. Okay, we're not here to live react to the Chernobyl disaster. We're here to live react to this game, but I could talk about it. I find it fascinating. What do I find it so fascinating?
So this is like the radioactive, or is this like an alternate universe? Like, what if the Chernobyl disaster had
Yeah, like what
effects?
if it
Ooh.
was even
PS4?
Oh, my God.
Chernobyl Light.
Oh, I'm gonna be playing that.
Chernobyl Light.
Final Fantasy vibes here.
Chocobos.
Even like the font they're using for numbers and things.
Nightbot's there for me when nobody else is, Paz.
iPod, big homie.
That's true. Final Fantasy VII Integrate comes out this Thursday.
Integrate.
That's what this is. No, I'm just kidding. I love when the music doesn't match the gameplay at all. Or
It's just some heavy rock for just.
yeah,
For fun.
it's just because they thought it was cool.
Yeah.
And there's no game audio either.
No. No. They just picked a cool song to go with.
So we have the inverse. The first game, it was just game audio.
Well, we also got one other thing from that last trailer, which was that last monster. It's kind of thick.
Thick boy. What is this? Oh. Deathloop?
Spooky. Lots of spooky games in this indie thing. I can get with this.
How many Chernobyl games are we gonna get?
Quite frankly, not enough.
I'm not
It was
gonna lie.
actually
There
a
was
very tragic disaster. We shouldn't take it lightly, but but
I'm
also
obsessed with it.
I am. I think it's fascinating.
Not gonna lie. That's more Chernobyl games than I thought we were gonna get.
I mean, yeah. Honestly,
What is this? This is like Deathloop but with monsters.
this is like is Constantine? El Paso elsewhere.
El Paso elsewhere.
But what is it about?
You're so good at guessing these names.
I'll read things slower.
This is like the Hotel Ghost game. I can't remember the name.
O gameplay conta com elementos clássicos, mas também incluímos toque moderno ao jogo.
Okay. Reaper.
Big Reaper.
So there are moments where I'm like, I think I got the wrong person. But you know what? I feel like I got the best person because I don't think anybody would react to that Chernobyl game as much as you did. Like,
Oh, I'm so excited for that Chernobyl game. Don't even get me started. Look, when we're done with reacting to this, we can spend a good hour just talking about Chernobyl. At least. I'll tell you everything.
minimum. Elder Rand. Is that like a DJ?
Art style is really cool. I
Oh,
like the different characters.
okay.
Undyne running it. What is this?
It's pre-alpha.
This
Oh, is this
Fall
a
Guys
battle
but with
royale?
humans?
Oh, okay.
No, it's like a obstacle course.
Okay, all right.
Survival platformer. Interesting. I feel like that's not something you see a lot of.
Handcrafted courses, okay. Sci-fi Fall Guys, Albub says?
Yeah. For real.
Run, die, run again. I'll keep an eye out for that one.
Curious about that soundtrack too.
That's a cool
Minecraft
soundtrack. Yeah.
Let's go.
It was bumping. Oh, we got a montage.
Oh, I'm really excited for that game. I don't remember the name of it.
Oh, Kita.
Yeah.
Bridge of Spirits.
Welcome to the grid. Just tell me what I gotta do.
A little disappointed by that one.
Defeat new enemies. Go and save Gora.
I love the variety of games we're getting in this.
It's one of my favorite things with indie games is it covers such a huge spectrum of interests and styles. Dope.
This sounds like a Lil Jon song. That's what Kesselring says.
I am here with Ariel Knight, Neil Jones, who just released his game. What's up, man? What's up, dude?
Developer interview.
He just released his game, Never Yield.
Never Yield, very cool game.
You know, it's just been blazing
Very
up these streets,
simplistic. I was kind of
especially
sad
as far
about
as,
it.
like,
That was the one that you said you were
press and
disappointed
everything.
about.
But we're here to talk
Yeah,
about
it's
Black
an
Voice in Gaming,
incredibly
freshman
cool
class,
style. The
and
music,
really how
the
that
visual
came
style
together
of it,
has
everything
been a real
is just
magical
I
experience. So can you kinda talk
was
about
obsessed
that
with
and,
it.
like, what
But
it
the
is?
gameplay is basically just you run, jump over obstacles, run, slide under obstacles, and it's just that. I thought there might be more to it. But
Maybe it was more of like an art and music thing.
yeah. It feels more like a game that you would play to sort of get lost in some music for a while and like pass some time, rather than a game that I'd really dive into for like a good story or in-depth gameplay.
Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need a game that you just shut down.
Yeah.
Play.
Rather than it being
Cuphead, though.
competition and only highlighting one or two people.
Have you ever played Cuphead?
All support each other.
I have not, but I've heard it's really difficult,
Oh,
and
dude,
that's part
if
of
you
why
guys
I've
can
not
do
played it.
Cuphead for co-op comedy, I'm out in the real world just sitting by.
Put the whole thing together.
Joe says to step up your headband game.
So if you haven't checked out the list yet.
Oh, you have something.
If it's posted in the comments
Okay,
or anything like
it's
that.
not as colorful,
Just look
but
up, Black Voices in Gaming freshman class. It should
there you
pop
go.
up, and all of those amazing games are there.
Yeah, you can also check it out on blackvoiceandgaming.com. That kind of like really jumps
Over your headphones.
website kind of cooking up since the last Guerrilla
It's a new
Collective,
trend.
but really wasn't able to really put it into full effect until we did launch the freshman class. And I can say it was amazing. Like
Stream
Neil
looking
had, like
good.
I think we were just eye to eye. You know what I mean? Just thinking about this stuff because the freshman class really came from.
Right now is the time for like the
XL,
stretch
which
and the.
Yeah.
huge
Get the
hip-hop
water.
head, and I used to I couldn't wait and to see that cover and to see who was on it. I mean, until like maybe it got crazy with like a bunch of like mumble
It looks like your
rap and
headphones
stuff
are
that I didn't even
broken.
know about, but that's besides the point.
So okay, what games are we interested in? Industrial looked cool.
It was really exciting.
Industria does look cool. I'm really curious to know more about the story that's behind it.
Yeah.
Trifox. for
Trifox,
sure.
yeah, Trifox. I was about to say that one. I didn't really catch much about it. I just was like, that game looks fun, and I
Yeah.
would like to
Yeah.
play it. Okay, tell me about Chernobyl. What's your obsession?
Oh my god. Okay, so there's so many interesting. It literally the entire thing literally happened because it was people who were overworked. They were in the middle of a shift change. They were literally running safety tests on the plant. And so they disabled a bunch of safety features for the power station because they were trying to test certain backup systems. And so in the shift change, they didn't really the people that were coming on for the new shift didn't know that they were doing these. They weren't prepped about it, and so they weren't prepared for it, and they didn't get approval to do these safety tests from like upper management and all this. So there was just all this stuff, but they were literally just trying to do safety tests on the plant, and something went wrong, and because all the safety features were disabled for the test, it went out of control and
It go boom.
was a global disaster.
that we are now at the point of people are like, hey, let's make movies and games about it.
Yeah, and like when I say like global disaster, it literally affected the entire globe. They estimated that like I think worldwide there was like a couple 100,000 abortions.
Really? Oh.
Because women were so afraid of their babies becoming radiated, and not just like in Russia. I mean like in Italy, in England, worldwide, women were having abortions because they were so afraid of this. They had to, in the UK, they had to reroute entire herds of sheep because certain patches of grass had become too irradiated for the sheep to eat. Like it affected the world.
RoboDessert, Chernobyl expert.
Blows my mind. Crazy. And Russia was not even admitting that anything had happened. The only reason they admitted something was happening because another nuclear power plant in Sweden, like several thousand miles away, picked up radiation on their meters and was like, what is going on? Our stuff is all fine. So the next closest plant is over in Chernobyl. Let's call them. And they were like, yeah.
It's all going well.
We're fine. It's all... We're good. And they're like, no.
I like the idea that off camera is just a whiteboard with just like a bunch of like pins and things in it.
Yeah. But actually, though. Yeah, it's crazy.
Crafty Gamer Lady wants to know what your opinion on the HBO show was.
Oh, the HBO series was really well done, and it was actually mostly very true to what actually happened. I think one of the most important things about the HBO series was that it really focused in on some of like the people on the ground, like the doctors and nurses, that like a lot of those firefighters and a lot of those people that had to deal with the fallout, no pun intended, the fallout of that situation, were just horribly affected in many ways, and a lot of them did not survive because of it.
And now we have a video game on Chernobyl, but if zombies.
Zombies, yeah.
Some alternate reality. Which I like when people do that. Like, I think it's interesting. Like, I don't know.
I'm wondering what they'll do with the story in that game.
Thank you for the gifted subs, Cass. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the sub as well. I didn't realize my alerts were on.
Surprise.
I just heard music playing and I was like, hello? God, is that you?
God?
But thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We are down to connect with you, to support you, and to promote you as much as we can. I will say, if we do like another list,
this guy Neil Jones seems so nice and cool. I would love to just hang out with him.
But you gotta admit, sometimes they just spend a lot of time.
They do.
This is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
well, and I think like I don't mind stuff like this if they were talking about some of the games that they're showcasing, you know, because this is a game that has already come out, which is cool, and I am fully on board with them highlighting black developers and black voices in the games industry and that whole thing. But
it would make more sense if it was a game that is in the show.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just make sure that we can support you the best we can.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, we've shouted.
I don't
him
know
out
why
before,
he might play trumpet or jazz, but
helping to
I'm
support,
the music for the game he made is unbelievable. I want the soundtrack to that game. That's what I want. It's like this super dope like hip hop jazz fusion.
That whole thing, you know,
so cool.
That whole promotion, you know, and also, you know, I'm one of the advisors on the Black.
Oh hey Alex, how you doing? Sorry, I didn't see you.
I'm always trying to find. Yeah,
Alex.
I'm you know what I mean? I'm flexing right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like
it was that game where you like run over obstacles.
It was like in the streets, right?
It
was like
it's like in the streets. And what's one of the things that I was sort of disappointed in when was like there's like this sort of story where it's like set in this future and you're running from these like police with like high-tech stuff, but you don't really know why you're doing it. There's no explanation for what's going on. You're just running.
You just do it.
Yeah, you just do it, which is like, you know, that's fine, but I just wanted like a little bit more.
I want a reason.
Because it seemed like they show you this really cool world, but don't tell you anything about it.
I don't know, man. I'm getting old. I need a reason to do stuff now. Like
Exactly. I can't just do it for the thrill of it anymore.
Gotta give me a pretty good reason. Like I'm not just gonna get up and run under a car or something. You know, I gotta give me.
No. Might hurt my back, and that's 3 weeks of recovery at least.
We'll try to do it again, but probably once a year. But maybe we could do it twice because there's some folks that we kind of left out that are dropping in 2021, 2022. So.
That was the point I was making. Like we did miss people, and it wasn't intentional. It was just like, you know, it was fast moving. We were trying to get this thing out, and we only know so many people. You know, we only got so many connections, but we wanted to expand that to like as many people as we can.
Yeah, for sure. So where could the folks find you, Neil?
Oh, you can find me at Ariel_Knight on Twitter and everywhere else.
Knight with a K.
Cool, man. Thanks for joining us, and yeah.
In case there are any audio listeners.
Ariel_Knight.
Knight.
You put together this list. You did way more work.
Invisible letters are weird, or not invisible. Silent letters are weird.
No, we can go with invisible letters. I like that.
Oh God.
Audio invisible letters.
Audibly invisible.
Yeah.
For the Guerrilla Collective, so make sure to check
That's
out
me.
that.
I'm listening. Oh, hey, Alec.
To talk to Neil, and it's been awesome. So I'll catch you later, man.
All right, man.
All right. Peace.
More games.
It's so great to see some of the new
Oh, it's your favorite guy?
I love him. I love him so much.
Alex, I'm gonna follow Alex.
I want to know what he does.
Let me see. Oh, let me go to his Twitter, see if he put anything. Abe
Also
Wilmer.
included in Black Voice in Gaming freshman class. The Black Voice in Gaming stream was first started last year's.
At A Wilmer on Twitter is nothing. It's an empty profile.
After the show.
Are we sure this guy's not a robot?
No.
Up next, we have a few exclusives on the RPG strategy side of town that will have you dungeon.
Oh my God.
So let's slash into those pieces right now.
Check it.
Check it.
Oh wow. Mm. Ooh.
Let me tell you about the guild where dungeoneers will be here.
What is this?
I love this.
This is so cute.
I don't know anything about this game. I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but I love it.
Yeah. What a fun style.
Oh, Robo, if you want to clip out that Chernobyl thing and put it on TikTok, you can.
I'll just go on a Chernobyl rant on my own stream and just
no, but
go.
like the reaction to the game.
Oh yeah.
Because that could be a good one.
Appreciate ya.
Anything you want to use, you can do it.
Anything?
Anything you're on.
This looks so cute.
All DLC included, so this game has already come out before, huh?
Okay.
It's they show games that have already released, but they're releasing somewhere else, or like they're a package or whatever.
Yeah, like they're
and
now
it's just like
porting to Switch.
A lot of games do exist. You just don't know about it.
Yeah. Well, and that's, I mean, especially with indie games, that's really important for these sort of announcements because, like,
Based
there's
on
so
the
many
hit
games,
HBO
that,
show.
like you said, they're already out and you just don't even know.
The Chernobyl game? No, it's not based on the HBO show. It's based on the real event.
What real event? What are you talking about?
Oh, have you heard of this thing called Chernobyl?
Never heard of it. That
The
game?
city? Oh, the game Chernobyl Light? Yeah. It's based on the HBO show.
Yeah. This seems interesting.
Okay.
This seems like it could be like Yonder Cloudcatcher Chronicles.
This
where
looks
it's
like
really cute. super
Dragon
fun,
Quest Builders.
and- Yeah. Super cute, super fun. Not that deep,
Once it took hold, there was little that could be done.
but it doesn't necessarily need to be deep.
And all that was cherished disappeared before us. But all
Like the
was not
soundtrack a lot.
lost. One
Or
yet
at least the
brave
song that they're
soul
playing over the trailer. Ooh,
Beautiful music,
not a
beautiful
fan of
art
that
style.
book.
Oh, I like the little person though. I like the little animal that was there.
Yes, yes.
After the book.
Animal, very cute. Book,
We've got some good animals in this showcase so far.
a lot of good, cool creatures.
Good, cool creatures. I didn't write down the name of that anteater game. The Kiwi elephant game. I didn't write it down.
Oh, it was circle something.
Something. I'll go back.
Song of the Evertree.
Grow. The cute card game. I don't remember.
Cool Reaper game.
Dungeoneering, I think, is what you're asking. Craftoneering.
Yes. The Eternal Cylinder was that other one with the weird animals.
The Eternal Cylinder.
The gates have fallen. Heroes are rampaging the temple.
You're
We
right.
need a miracle. More blood? We could offer you many things. Gold, beasts,
Just gonna
shows,
pretend like I know how to write.
What is this? Wow.
Oh, they're just going with this. Okay.
Oh, is this like Slay the Spire sort of card? No? Not cards, just people? Is it Sparta?
Love the music.
Yeah.
Legend of Keepers. I love when games hit Q3 2021 and not just like this year. Like,
yeah. Oh, I love this.
I'm a
art
big fan.
style.
I'm a big fan. I'm already writing it down. I don't even know what it is.
What is it? Tell me right now.
Stardew Valley 2.
I love the like tilt shift vibe when games do that. Like, what was it? Link's Awakening.
This is Stardew Valley meets Octopath Traveler.
Yeah. Tinkertown.
Welcome to Tinkertown. My
Okay.
name is Julian, and I'm with HeadUp, the publisher and developer behind this charming pixel sandbox RPG.
Isometric,
view,
yep.
Yeah.
Went into early access last November 2020. We've continuously updated the game. We've added more customization options,
Oh.
new items,
More customers. So this game's already come out.
to decorations,
Mm.
farming, fishing,
Let me look at my PlayStation app.
It is
as well
Stardew Valley.
as more game mechanics.
Nice to meet you.
And as we've been developing with you, the community, we've decided to give the next update some more awesome features you've been waiting for. So beware of the Desert Dungeon. The Desert Dungeon not only delivers new enemies, but with it, we've added behavior trees to all our NPCs, making them more
Interesting.
aware of the surroundings and more challenging. Be cautious when entering the dungeon, as it is filled with new mechanics, most prominent traps, poisonous arrow traps, and monster ambush.
I love how much this guy gets into it.
What is to come, and the
He's
new
loving this. This guy has never worked in the game. They hired him specifically for this. It's like, let me tell you about
for
this.
you to play on
This game came out last year,
16th.
according to Alex. Maybe Steam?
Hmm.
See you.
The name does sound super familiar.
Tinkertown.
Love it.
Exclusive. Mind Valley Zeldacraft.
We are the Zodiac Legion. Our enemies beset us on all sides. Once our
Is this
knightly
Civ?
brotherhood stood as a bulwark
Very intense.
against the forces of evil.
The Civilization.
We're talking about
Abandoned the
Daidia.
We were left weak, divided, and lost. We could rely only on the strength of our arms.
Hey, Chris, what's Stadia?
Eternal devotion to
Oh,
our
well,
cause.
Stadia is
Is
a console
Oh, is it?
developed by Goggle.
to reclaim our lost heritage. We have taken
What
the
Stadia
fight
is.
to the enemy, empowered by the Zodiac. Our champions can bend the battlefield to their will, shattering the
That's all there is to it. I don't know if you wanted more information on it. I couldn't tell you more information.
That's all I know. You love Stadia, though. Big fan.
Oh, I love Stadia and Goggle.
And Goggle. I love Goggle images.
Yet some of these abominations may prove more than a match, and our brothers may bear the ultimate sacrifice to bring about victory for the entire order. The
Also,
blood
hey, Adam.
of the fallen shall inspire the rest of us to carry on. As
Stadia.
we grow stronger
Ways
in
of the
ways
Zodiac.
we learn how to adapt our approach. The spirit of Taurus allows our warriors to break through stone, giving their comrades the opportunity to flank the enemy.
This is,
and drive a salient
this
into
guy's
their defenses in a
intense.
single mighty charge. With the foe's shield wall in disarray,
This feels more like a board game almost.
from delivering the killing
Yeah,
blow.
it's like
But
XCOM.
we won't win through
Yeah.
bold deeds alone.
Which,
we need to equip our
I don't like
champions
strategy
for
games
many
that much.
tasks
It's
that
like whatever to me.
lie ahead, and choose our
I like strategy games to a point.
Yeah.
You ever seen War the King or things like that?
No.
lost brothers.
Or like Divinity Original Sin is a little bit strategy.
No, I haven't played those games. The closest thing to like a strategy game I've played is Mario plus Rabbids, which is a great game. Love that game. The only game of that kind that I can play.
Yeah, I appreciate the amount of
Work that they put into this.
thought.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the amount of work that goes into, and like the amount of thought that you would have to put into playing a game like this. Like, okay, I have X resources, I can do this.
Very different from that running game that we were just talking about.
Very different.
Very different amounts of thought.
Opposite ends.
As long as the stars guide
Divinity Original Sin was cool. It's sort of similar to this, where it's like turn-based combat, but really deep story RPG, which can be fun.
That was awesome. So many great games in every genre. I'm really happy to see the new
If I wanted to play
ideas.
D&D, I would prefer to play actual D&D. Yeah.
Into the mix this summer.
Yes.
Yeah, such dope stuff.
I agree with you, Crafty Hubby.
Games that will test your hand and eyeball coordination, have you competitive with your
Twitch
friends,
action
and put
games.
a big smile on your face. Let's kick it.
Does it smile a little weird?
I love these two.
The worst chemistry I've ever seen, and it's great. Oh.
Not just between the two of them, but the two of them and the camera. The one guy's fine. Alex, I have questions for Alex.
But he's a standout.
I like
guy.
this vibe.
I love
He's-
this.
I
I
bet
love
he's
games
fantastic.
like this. Like games where it's like oh my god, Geometry Dash.
Yeah. Really like this vibe of music and color.
You don't really see this kind of like, well, I guess you do now more like art style. But it's just so cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is what's the name of that game? Asteroids.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, it's basically just like asteroids.
Modern
redone.
asteroid effect.
Yeah. Super Space Club.
All right, writing that down.
Cool.
Super space.
Whitethorn. Let's go.
Love the logo.
Onsen Master. Ooh, that's just a big eyeball.
No voice acting. What is this game? Ooh.
I'm really not sure what this game is yet.
This looks like
It's,
a mobile game. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it just looks.
Yeah. I know what you mean though. It's so interesting that they have these trailers that like.
This looks like that ad you get for like, Combine Gardenscape or whatever.
Yeah. Onsen Master. Okay. I like Whitethorn. Everyone's doing Lake. What is this? You're like a little amoeba. Kind of creepy.
Art, you know what art style that gives me vibes? Florence.
Oh, Florence.
Not exactly,
Good
but
boy.
like it's there.
Yeah, I see what you mean though.
Bypass.
Ooh.
Big explosion. Ooh. My God, my alerts are still on.
This is interesting. There was this game that I played a long time ago on Steam called, I think, Elements or something that this reminds me of.
Oh, I can do this.
Really enjoying this music vibe. Elemental, that was the name of the other game.
I could dig this.
This is a game that you could just vibe out to for a while.
Should turn off your brain, yeah. But what about the narrative?
You know? Well, but see, like that's the thing. This game didn't present you with the option of a narrative. You know what I mean?
Out now. What's the name of the game? I didn't catch it.
I didn't catch it at all.
It's just out now.
Amoeba vibes.
Find it. It's there.
Might have come out from Happy Broccoli Games. We're a small studio based in Berlin. We're a bunch of weird people.
No, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Game
Great.
called Kraken
Yeah.
Academy. It's a comedy high school adventure that is coming
Oh.
out later this year.
I saw an ad for this
You're the
game.
new
This
kid
looks
at school
interesting.
Who is tasked to save the school from doom and destruction by a huge magical kraken with
Big Dad energy.
This game is a love letter to 90s anime and Zelda Majora's Mask. So if you like any of those
Majora's
two things,
Mask,
you should
okay.
definitely check it out. I'm super excited to show you today, for the first time ever, our hand-animated trailer that we commissioned to showcase the game.
Hand animated,
It's
alright.
a really big deal for us to have such an awesome trailer.
I like how it just
so
repeats
This game has
everything.
potential to be
If you
wild.
like what you see, don't forget to
In a
wish
fun
list.
way.
It really helps us out. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Ooh.
Petrova. I love this trend of like putting food as anthropomorphic
Characters?
in
Yeah.
games. I don't know what that is, but I hope it keeps up. Fellow traveler, nice.
They look cute. I like that one.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, this is a game I won't be playing because I'm bad.
I will make you play this game.
Please don't. This falls into the category of games that look really cool, and I'm happy they exist, and I would probably have fun playing them until I have to actually play with another person and then
Got
get
it.
my butt kicked.
What if we played against Reaper?
Yeah. Much like Knockout City, which I actually quite enjoyed.
Knockout City. Robert's favorite game.
Favorite game of all time.
Every stream Robert has, can you just tell him to play Knockout City, everybody?
When did you say you were switching over to Knockout City?
Don't do that.
This does look really cool, though. It's like
Yeah, it looks neat.
soccer.
Best ball kicker wins. You gotta punch, kick, and headbutt your way across the
And I
field
like how
to smash
vertical
ball in their opponent's bell and
the
rack up points.
field is.
So it's like soccer
I'm
fighting.
Jonah Wallerstein, the creator
Yeah.
of Kung Fu Kickball, and I'm super excited to have my game
This looks
included
cool.
in the second annual Guerrilla Collective. The game has been in early access on
I think
Steam
Knockout
for a
City is
little over a
free
month now,
on
and we're
Xbox
just
Game
getting
Pass
started.
for
So today I'd like
Xbox
to
only,
announce a
not
new
for
champion
PC.
in the ball
Something like that. I don't know.
That's right. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, is ready to unleash his
From
monkey
Ruby?
kung fu on the playing field. He'll be available with an update landing at the end of the
Sun
month.
Wukong from Ruby, or is this just like?
True kickball master to get into
Because that doesn't look like him from. That doesn't look like it from Ruby.
No.
But that's the name of the character, Sun Wukong.
Mm. Yeah, Reaper's already good at this game.
So look forward to challenging the Monkey King in a few weeks.
He's got to download.
Kung Fu Kickball coming to console. later
Kung
this
Fu
year.
Kickball, got it. Voiced by Michael Jones. All right. Aeon Drive.
Hi everyone, my name
Reaper
is
game.
Human.
Just the background.
Our new game. A new chapter in the story of Jacqueline, our main heroine.
Is that OBS he has open? No, that's a different software.
Platformer set on the streets of Cyberpunk
It looks
City
like
near
OBS.
Barcelona. With it, we want to show you a bit of our city in a different light than you may be used to. In Neon Drive, you can rush your way through its areas solo.
We're trying to analyze the software. What program is that? I see.
Looks like Adobe. Just get closer to the screen, just like.
Let's pause, enhance.
We hope you like it.
Critical reflex.
Ooh.
We've been hit. 30 seconds to find all the drive cores.
All right.
No time to waste then.
Reaper's Game of the Year already.
100%.
What was the
I
comment?
don't know. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, what was the comment you left on his Game of the Year discussion? It's like all dark and gritty games, of
All
course.
dark and like kind of sad.
Emo, all dark and emo games.
Yeah. It's Reaper, man. Yeah, I don't know what it is about games like this, but like this game looks very cool, and I'm just not interested in it, you know. And it's not.
Meanwhile, Chernobyl.
I'm sure it's a fantastic game, but
That looks very different than the game we just saw.
yeah.
These guys.
The type of game.
What did they say?
It's phenomenal.
Super dope.
Before we move on to the next segment, we want to say thanks to our broadcasting partners, Twitch. GameSpot,
Broadcasting
Thank you so
partners.
much for supporting and hosting the stream.
Partners.
We also want to thank all of our other sponsors here. They're coming up right now. They're so amazing. We love you guys so much.
I was thinking Katana Zero.
Over the year, we have seen some exciting releases from some of the most amazing
Alec.
developers that have blessed the Guerrilla Collective and other mixed events, as well as the other events that have been popping up digitally all year.
Yes. And up next, we have a collection of action and exploratory adventure games that are
Oh.
going to tug on your heartstrings. Just
Oh, this is for
Sounds
you.
right
This is
up
for
my
you.
alley. Let's
This
go.
is why I brought this man on the stream.
My pen is ready. Let's go.
Let's do this.
I love these.
Sad Fox, I'm crying already.
Imagine that humanity, in its ceaseless quest to ravage the planet, has driven even one of the most
Endling.
adaptable creatures
I'm writing
in
it
the
down.
animal kingdom, the fox. to extinction.
Sad Fox. I'm writing it. I'm crying already.
The last fox on Earth,
Sad Fox down.
your
I like how he said
first
Sad Fox
survival
and it
in
was
search
still
of the rare
transitioning.
sources of food left in its dying world. But you're not searching food just for yourself alone. Your clumsy cubs are eagerly waiting for your return and the safety of your shelter.
Let me see if I can.
One takes one of your young foxes.
Oh.
The loss of a youngling
A game
is
of
heartbreaking,
revenge.
gut-wrenching moment.
Oh, so you're
But
the
as long as
mama.
there's hope, the vixen will try
Oh,
everything to get you back.
interesting.
This is where your keen sense of smell comes in handy.
Really like this art style.
I love this. I love the idea of this game.
Yes. What a fun
Objects
concept.
tell you the story
Oh,
of what happened in
wow.
these locations. Your sensing skills are also very useful to find prey, as animals also leave a trace you can smell and follow. And you will need that skill, because your other cubs still need your attention. As they grow
Oh,
up,
so it's like
you will need
mama's.
shelter
Like, you got to
and
take care of the other
comfort you for
cubs
your night
too.
adventures.
Interesting.
This is very interesting.
I love this.
They are new to this world, so keep the little ones close and safe. Over time, they will learn essential life skills and can do their part for the survival of the group.
That's adorable.
This is adorable. Wow, he's a climber. Look at him.
Can foxes climb trees?
Pretty sure they can't, but I don't know.
In
Google.
fact, I'm not buying this game anymore.
Traps and threaten your cubs.
I was really
Can
in it
foxes
until that.
climb trees is the second recommended search on
At the end
Google.
of the day, the most dangerous predators of them all start roaming the
Gray
world.
foxes can climb trees.
Wow.
Humans.
No.
I just heard the gunshot. I didn't see it. I was just like, what?
Oh, this game is so
On your journey to the
interesting.
last safe haven, you must
What a fun
overcome all the
concept.
dangers that lie ahead.
The little pups, the little fox pups just running.
They're so cute.
I love it.
Endling. Okay.
Is this another game where you
Oh.
stream it and the developers show up?
Oh god, and then I'm just crying. Why don't you do this?
Hakuna
Why don't you
Matata.
do this? Extinction is forever. Good
Oh
lord.
no! I just saw that.
Beasts of Maravilla Island, a 3D adventure game about
Bugsnax
discovering
vibes.
extraordinary creatures, learning their behaviors,
Bugsnax.
and most importantly, photographing their majesty.
Big Bugsnax vibes.
Today, I'm gonna show
Pokemon
you
Snap.
content from a zone we
Bugsnax
haven't showed
vibes.
much gameplay of before, the Glimmering River. This lunar
Bugsnax,
SoCal
Pokemon
is home
Snap,
to a
and
number
Avatar.
of unique beasts. From
But
mushroom
not the last
frogs,
Airbender.
bats with butterfly wings, to mischievous otter
Or a
crocodiles
similar
that
title.
love to play. Each of these critters has a unique reaction to Marina.
Just spit
we
on
can't
you.
wait for you to find and photograph
Some people
them
like
all.
that.
The Glimmering River
I like how
features
vibrant
puzzles
this
where you
game
must
is.
cooperate with the animals in the area in order to progress.
Bug Snapatar. Thank you, Crafty Gamer
Using
Lady.
the Marvian-scaled otter, or as we like
Bug
to call them,
snaps.
the otter dials, playful spit behavior to grow flowers that'll take you
Bug
into new
snaps.
areas. One of our favorite parts of the
Still haven't
Glimmering
played
River
Bug
is a
Snacks.
game of fetch that you get to play with the otter dial. If you wait for just the right moment, you can catch a shot of him doing an impressive backflip before diving down into the water.
This
to
is
fetch his
Pokemon
toy.
Snap.
This
Big
is one of the
Pokemon
many
Snap.
opportunities to engage with creatures in meaningful and non-violent ways in store for you.
Look how you can take selfies in this
Beasts
game.
of Maravilla Island is coming soon to Nintendo Switch, Xbox.
Any game that lets you take a
PlayStation 4,
selfie is
and PC.
automatically a great
We're
game.
so excited to see the
Yeah.
amazing photos that you take.
Really encourages selfie culture.
What was it?
We added that to my wish list.
Wind Waker?
Super familiar.
Ooh.
Is this Omno? Yes, this one looks really cool. I've seen a little trailer for this before. This one looks super fun.
I like that there are no surprises for you. well, there are, but like there's some games that you're just like, I know this game.
Well, I found this. The developer has a TikTok, and he posted about it and how he's been developing it for a while. I'm pretty sure it's just one dude making the whole game.
I love that.
Yeah, and he the character gets like all these cool powers with his staff, and it looks like really fun traversal mechanics, which I'm a big fan of in games. I like when they put work into making it fun to just move around the world.
You can ski on your staff, as Crafty Gamer Lady points out.
Eags.
Oh, I like the. It's like gliding, but I guess the staff is like the main mode of transportation, right?
Yeah, I don't really know much about the story of the game, but it looks really cool. Ooh, dating sim. Oh, wait a minute. This game is out already. Right?
It looks like. I feel like I've seen this game before.
Yeah. I wonder if they're porting it to
Oh, yeah.
Switch or something like that. I think, or no, wait. I think Robert played a demo of this on his
Okay.
stream. I think that's what it was. So maybe it's not out yet, but maybe they're finally releasing the full game. That's what it is.
Is this game really just you trying to get to your boyfriend's apartment?
Yeah, so it's you guys are on the phone, and then there's a power outage in the city, and it's like you're trying to get across the city to each other via these like little platform interactions.
August 12th.
Yeah.
Hi,
The
my name is
Lightbringer.
Eleanor, and I
Ooh,
voice
okay.
the sister
Loving
in
this.
The Lightbringer. Today I'm giving you a quick deep dive into the game to take a closer look at the gameplay.
Cool that they have one of
Lightbringer
the
is a
voice
poetic
actors.
adventure platformer with a heartfelt
Oh, is she the
narrative
voice actor for
presented
this game?
Entirely in verse.
She said that
world has been
she said I
plagued by
voiced the
vile
sister in
corruption
this game.
Got it.
Vicious,
That's cool.
slimy beings.
I wonder if she also
set out
does
on a
other stuff for the
journey
game,
to
but
rid the
that's cool
world
that
of these evil
there's this
entities.
one.
That's usually the case with indie games. Is like,
Yeah.
they just use everybody that's making the game too.
I'm the voice of the sister, the developer, and the marketing intern.
Guided by your sister's spirit, you aim to succeed where she could not.
And the voice of the sister, also the gopher.
Is to reach a monster
Yeah.
and cleanse it from the corruption that has taken control of it. You do this by collecting
looks like some really
power
fun
in the
platforming
form of light
mechanics.
motes that are spread throughout the level, often cleverly hidden outside a beaten path.
I love games like this. This reminds me a lot of Zelda.
Healed.
Zelda,
The
yeah.
journey will take you through tropical islands, icy tundras, dark dungeons, and mountaintops high above the clouds.
I love when games
all
do
with
that,
their
like the
own
rotating
unique
camera and it just
mechanics.
changes environments, but like the
Each
character
level
stays the
works as
same.
its own little world,
It's great.
filled with platforming challenges, puzzles, and enemies. Speaking of enemies,
Yeah, this game
you'll
looks
often
awesome.
find yourself fighting the corruption, both smaller enemies as well as large sentinels brought to life by the corruption. These encounters will test both your skill and determination, and they will not give up without a fight. We hope you have enjoyed this quick presentation, and we look forward
I
to
have
showing
not
you
played
more
Captain
this
Toad
summer.
Treasure Tracker, but I do
As
want
for
to
the
play
game's
it.
release date, it'll be out when it's out.
That's another co-op comedy game you could do.
It'll be out when it's out. Love that spirit.
I respect that. Like, don't give us a release date. Just put it out. Alfred Hitchcock.
Vertigo.
Vertigo at Pendulum Studios. Vertigo is a narrative and adventure game freely inspired by the movie masterpiece directed by Alfred Hitchcock.
So it's
The main themes of the
inspired
game
by
are
Alfred
roughly
Hitchcock.
The same ones that appear
Got
in the
it.
movie.
Interesting.
Obsession, madness, manipulation, identity, and the confusion between imagination, dreams, memory, and reality. We've used a lot of Hitchcock's storytelling techniques, from his special use of suspense, the focus on the psychological side of action, his marriage, depiction of reality, and of course the MacGuffin.
The
We've also
MacGuffin.
been studying Hitchcock's
The
camera work,
MacGuffin.
subjective shots, his use of detail shots, and even the dolly zoom effect, also known as vertigo effect.
Have you watched any Hitchcock movies?
No, but I recognize the name. I know he's like a respected director.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of his movies, but this seems really interesting. This homage to his work. Fascinating. Okay.
I like how the trailer cut, like, it was still going and it just like gone to the next thing.
Hi, Levi. What a cutie. Was this the same game? Just like a more, just like the actual trailer for it?
Like it's cinematic? Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah. This is a cool cinematic. Into the Spider-Verse vibes here.
This feels like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the same game. Yeah.
I haven't seen Hitchcock movies, but that trailer had Hitchcock vibes based on what I know about him, and I think that's really cool how they like mesh
nailed
that
it.
with this very modern visuals.
Pitter patter on my heart. It's just every time I'm like, feel like I'm getting a shot of adrenaline. Those are some awesome, maybe that's not adrenaline, but those are some awesome games. Next up, our friends at Neon Doctrine, formerly another indie, have joined us to show some of their amazing titles.
Let's check it out.
Let's check it
I
out.
love Alex.
I'm here for Alex. Ooh.
This is an Alex stream. Neon Doctrine. I've heard of this game.
Hey everyone, we are Neon Doctrine, purveyors of
This
exclusive
guy
games
is a
from around the
vibe.
world. We hope you enjoy this show.
His name is Vlad.
Is this
titles.
audio out of sync?
Neon Doctrine is proud to be based in the city of Taipei, so it brings us great pleasure to introduce you to the legend of Tian Ding. Set in Taipei,
A little bit.
How can you tie like that?
famous folk hero, we cannot wait for you to see the place we love.
Who is this cartoon character come to life? I love that guy. I love his outfit. I want to be his friend.
He's incredible. I want to watch a show with him and Alex. This is interesting.
All right. Oh, I love the manga vibes. Manga.
This is a very cool style to do a game in. This looks like the Reaper game disguised as another game.
disguised as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Who's an anime person in our community? I have no idea. Is there anybody that's
Robert
like really,
likes anime.
But like, is he really into it? Like,
I know he likes it quite because I was on his stream the other day and talking to him and Bruce, and I was just like, you know, if I wanted to get into anime, what did I get to? And he had a lot of recommendations.
Oh, Reese. Yeah, Reese boy. I feel like he'd like this game. I feel like Reese boy would like this game.
Oh, yeah.
Frankfurter. I don't know if Frankfurter would like this game. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't played with them in a long time.
Far east to the countryside of New England, we'd like to welcome you to Grow Hill Manor, where the science of the 19th century meets unspeakable ancient
Hey, Nicole.
horror. Don't get lost now. You'll never know
Avenged.
what you'll see if you open the wrong door. Without further ado, Lamentum awaits.
Oh, they're just showing everything about this game. Oh, this is a different game.
Totally different style.
This is a very different game.
Yeah.
Ooh, murder mystery. Oh.
Ooh.
Anything. Oh, I don't like that.
No, thank you.
I don't like that. Oh. Oh no.
Big horror vibes.
Was that a baby? Was that
I honestly couldn't tell you.
horror vibes, but very pixel art? So it gives me, it makes me feel really weird. It makes me feel really. It's just.
I like the horror elements in that style because it's like something that's usually pretty cute or harmless, now horrible.
Traumatically ruined.
Yeah.
Lamentum, yes.
Marriage, love, and devotion can lead to acts of personal sacrifice. But for my lovely wife's hero, these noble acts are twisted into acts of depravity. Would you be willing to betray and murder those who trust you in order to save your true love?
Yes.
How far would you go
in
to
a heartbeat?
Back your lovely wife?
What is this intro?
It's very easy for me to say that because I currently am not in a relationship.
Oh, there you go.
It's a joke.
For legal reasons, this is
a joke. It's the reason why Robo's in Los Angeles. Oh, this is a different game.
Yeah, they have a lot of games.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Till death do us part. This developer has a style, and they stick with it. They have a type, and they stick with it.
Yeah. Oh, they're a game publisher, not a developer. That's right.
Oh, they're a game publisher. That's right.
Yeah.
This publisher has a style, and they stick with it. And I respect the fuck out of that.
They do have a style.
We're not bringing anybody on our team that does not make.
Is your game cute? Get it away from us.
I don't want
We
it.
want slightly creepy.
I don't want sad foxes in my game.
No. We
It was
want
like
like
an
horror and weird succubuses and succubi.
Big sucky vibes.
Weird long fingers. A lot of moaning.
Lots of cleavage.
So
lots
much
of booby-
cleavage.
lots of
Unbelievable
booby.
amounts of cleavage.
That killing animation was something.
It sure was.
My lovely wife. Interesting.
That's a game that I would be surprised to see on the Switch.
Because you associate Nintendo with being like cute Mario,
Exactly.
Wahoo!
And the best part, it's free.
It's free.
Free.
Oh, Retrograde Arena. That looks fun.
Fun music.
Available now. On the
We
Switch.
have a friend we would like to introduce you to.
Real short
And I
trailer.
think
I like how he's just going through them. He's just like, these are our games. These are our games.
Creepy again.
This is
Wow.
Hi, Jacob Jazz.
What is happening? What?
This isn't creepy, it's just off kilter, and I really don't know how I feel about this one. This is the one where I really have no idea what I'm thinking. It was on that shelf for a long time.
Yeah, it was.
I think I'm gonna play this game with some tacos in the next 2022.
I will play this game with some tacos in the next 2022.
Is that my sleep paralysis demon?
It is now.
Games as much as we, well, me, enjoyed introducing them. You can head over to our Discord.
No, I don't think I enjoyed it as much as you did.
I don't think I did, but I'm really happy for you
I'm
guys.
glad you're excited.
What's this?
Oh,
Like I said, these are somebody's favorite games.
Unannounced title.
yes,
I'm
yes,
really happy to
100%.
present to you Project Althea.
Athaya. Oh,
Where's the horror?
there it is.
This looks cool though.
I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah. This looks so different compared to everything else they just showed us.
I feel so
Thank you so much.
like misled.
And make sure to check out the Steam Guerrilla Collective event page and wishlist some of these games.
Yeah, definitely support the developers.
Oh, I
For our
will be.
first day's finale, we are going to be traveling to the east to connect with our friends at Bit Summit, who will be showing some of the most inventive and interesting games coming out of Japan. Let's get it.
Get it done. I'm in love with this game already.
Well, there's a lot going on this page.
Can I please have a gif of Robo's face during the last one?
It was a lot to process mentally at 9 in the morning.
Yoshi's Crafted World vibes.
Yeah, this is super cool.
And Final Fantasy? No, Dragon Quest Builders. What a shift in
Yeah.
like style.
This is super fun.
I love him.
The amount of animation that went into this game in so many different ways.
Rig time. What game is this?
Ooh.
Remind me of Doom. Not anymore. RPG.
Big RPG. Yeah, I was gonna say the movement is very Doom. Like,
Original Doom, yeah. PC, like.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Dungeon crawler.
Interesting.
They made a lot of choices with this game.
They did. Interesting mix of viewpoints.
Live in dungeon. Is this a streamer simulator?
A dungeon, like live streaming yourself going through a dungeon.
That is so
Or
funny.
an RPG. Incredible.
That is so fucking hilarious. Golf.
Golf, but fighting.
So Golf Story. I haven't played Golf Story, but I know it's an RPG. Is this Sports Story? No, this isn't Sports Story, is it?
This is the ESPN RPG.
Coming 2021. No name.
That's this year.
That's the name of the game. Coming 2021.
Coming 2021. Coming 2022.
We tacos.
Was that a dog or was that Mewtwo?
Why not both? Who's to say that Mewtwo isn't just a big dog? RP Golf
You know what?
Legends.
You got me there. RPG.
That's a name.
And the G is
RPG Golf Legends. Interesting.
Sexy cat people? Yeah.
I'm writing that down.
That is a character model.
This is an interesting art style.
Featuring Thrall from World of Warcraft. It's like a straight beat 'em up fighting game. It's interesting.
This is a beat 'em up fighting game, but the art style is very different. It looks really. I don't know how to describe it. Because normally you would expect like them to have like really 3D looking assets, but this looks almost like 2D in the 3D world.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it.
I don't either. It's like the opposite of what I was talking about at the start of this, where it's like fake 3D, 2D. But it, like in reverse.
This looks cool. I'm not playing it.
Agreed. Yes. Love that for somebody.
It's very Reaper.
Yes.
You can already see it. Wipeout is a surfing game for the play date that pays homage to the classic
Oh, I've heard of this.
California games. Plus, it's made by our boss
I
and
just
legend,
heard of this
Giles
thing
Goddard.
like yesterday.
CEO Giles Goddard.
We haven't announced it yet, dang it.
Love this animation for this film.
Okay. Game show, the game.
What?
But Fall Guys.
Yeah. What? What?
Is this Guts? Or not Guts. What is it called? The show with the aggro Craig. The Nickelodeon show. Somebody knows it. Guts is the name of a Nickelodeon channel. No, not Double Dare. The other one.
Legend of the Hidden Temple?
No, not that one either. There was a show where it was like you had to climb a mountain at the very end and get the piece of rock from it or whatever.
This sounds familiar.
But there was a portion of the show where there was like a trivia section and you can only go through the door with the right answer. The Aggro Craig. Everybody knows the name of Aggro Craig, but nobody knows what the name of the show was. I think it was Guts. I think it was Nickelodeon Guts.
Down.
Yes, it was Guts. Don't worry, I figured it out, everybody.
Don't worry, everybody. We got there.
Big racy boy vibes. Big anime vibes. Big Camille Rahul vibes. I don't know if they're watching.
A little bit of Reaper vibes.
A little bit. Great music.
Yeah.
But it's weird how it keeps alternating in between each fighter. No one is safe from possession. Christ.
Yikes.
Inti Creates and Sunsoft present the final piece of a trilogy.
I love this trailer already.
A metal attacker embarks on a brand new adventure.
Metal attacker.
I want to have this guy on the show with Alex.
Top-down action
Yeah.
is more intense than ever before.
You're just a little truck.
Jason's third
It's like Transformers, but you never transform. You're just a little truck.
You're just a truck. No, the transformation is the gun on the truck.
Yeah.
await him in a new dimension.
Oh.
Maybe you are a little person.
The pinnacle of mutant blasting action.
Blaster Master. What a name.
Blaster Master.
03.
A new chapter in Blaster Master history unfolds.
It's a series. Okay.
29th, 2021.
Blaster Master. Wow. They really saw an opportunity and they went for it with the name.
They did. Nicotine content inappropriate for children. You have like a cat friend.
Azure Striker
Gunvolt. 3.
Gunvolt.
A lot of
3.
threes. A lot of third entries. Crazy. This has been going for an hour and a half.
It is
That was
crazy
super
that there's an hour and a half of these
This
games.
summit is awesome. Can't wait to go back to Kyoto to experience it when we can.
Amazing. Yeah, that was the best. I think if you get a chance to go to Big Summit, do it. Take it. It's amazing.
Yeah, shout out to them for showing their games on this showcase for sure. Thanks once again to our sponsors and broadcasting partners for their support. We're gonna shout
I love
out
Alex, but he's not a
once
host.
again,
He's
No.
Xbox,
Really not.
Razer, Astro Gaming, our fellow devs and publishers, Two Awesome Studio, Akupara Games, All
Very
Out
nice
Games,
guy,
Good
but
Shepherd, Humble
Salt of the
Games,
earth.
Goblin Studios, Graffiti Games, Head Up, Hype Train Digital, Neon
Is that a Pokeball in the corner?
Build, Thunderful, and
Mhm.
Such a random thing.
Yes. And be sure to check out the Guerrilla Collective event page on Steam where you can learn more about the games, wishlist those games, buy the games that are available now. Check it out. Wishlists help, so do it.
Do it. Definitely support them.
That is
like-
actually very
Sure.
important. I've learned wishlisting games on Steam is huge for indie games.
Very, very, very true. I feel like they weren't given a script. They were given like points.
Yep.
Always. I love being
Yep.
in your space. Thanks to the Mix Team, AE Society, Timmy, A.
There's gonna be something after this.
Illustrated, everybody who's contributed.
Yeah.
It can't be that last game. There's gonna be one more thing. There usually is.
Wraps up
One
day one of Guerrilla Collective 2. Coming up next is our next installment of Black Voice in Gaming, where Alfonso Hooker will be joining me for some interviews and exclusive gameplay sessions with some.
That's not for another
amazing
20
devs
minutes.
and their
Yep, show me a 20-minute trailer.
at the same time next Saturday at 8 a.m. PST, 5 p.m. CET, where the Guerrilla Collective gaming greatness will continue, along with the spotlight on uplifting and thoughtful indie games and wholesome direct. We're going to take a quick break and come back with some more Guerrilla Collective with Black Voice in Gaming.
Oh, okay. I
Next.
guess that's it.
See you soon.
That was fun.
That was. I got
So, what did you think? Oh,
some good stuff. I mean, this
Oh, no.
is, go ahead.
no.
What were you saying?
You can talk. Just formatting camera stuff. What are some highlights for you from this show?
Oh, so Chernobyl for sure. There was a lot. I mean, it's always fun with these indie sort of showcases because, like we were talking about, there's such a range of styles, both in games, art style, everything. It's really. I feel like indie games are such a playground for developers in some ways, where they can just do whatever
they have
want.
no limits. They just do what they want.
Yeah. Which is really cool.
So many interesting games names I've never heard of before. Let's see. Let's go through it. Trifox was an interesting one.
Trifox for sure.
Ruby, RUBI was a cool one. Industria, Chernobyl Light.
Chernobyl Light
was gonna be Robo's Game of the Year when that comes out. Run, Die, Run Again.
I'm gonna be so jazzed for that. Nobody's gonna even be there. I don't even care.
The whole time he's gonna be like, "That's kind of inaccurate." Like that tree would not still be there.
Yeah, that's not based on what I know of.
Run, Die, Run Again.
Half-Life.
What I've noticed with indie showcases is sometimes I write down names and I just totally forget what the game is.
Yeah, that was me with Ruby. I was like, I wrote that down. I don't remember what that was, but
the same thing with Run, Die, Run Again. Grow. I forgot what Grow was. Eternal Cylinder, which is what you said was the game with the kiwi
weird little creature. Yeah.
Yeah. Tinkertown,
Great.
which looks lovely.
Tinkertown.
Super Space Club, which is just asteroids. Kraken Academy, which had that awesome
Kraken Academy looks insane.
And Link, which was the game that you were like, Sad Fox. I'm already crying.
Sad Fox. Sad Fox.
Beast.
And I was right. It is a sad fox. A lot of Fox games overall.
Omno and Project Althea. Project Althea was the one that we saw like 2 seconds of.
Yeah.
Gunvolt looked cool, but it was not for me. Anything I missed for you?
That vertical one, the Hitchcock inspired one.
Oh, you're right.
Looks
That
super
was cool.
interesting. Definitely want to check that one out.
Definitely gonna watch a Hitchcock movie so I can be like, I get it.
Yeah, right. Like I've never seen a Hitchcock movie, but like I feel like I've seen clips of his movies, and based on what I know of his work, it had that vibe. So, but the story looks cool, and I'm really curious to see.
I honestly feel like nobody's seen a Hitchcock movie, but we know how his style is. Like we know how he directs.
Nobody after like 1997 has watched a Hitchcock film. I think those were all the ones that I was interested in from this one.
This is
looking back through the Guerrilla Collective page. Yeah, there's just some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff.
A lot of interesting things in there too. Like I said, I think they spend a lot of time on things that don't necessarily matter. Like this could have been way short if they cut out the interview in the middle.
Yeah. Because they're clearly doing like a whole separate thing with the Black voices in gaming, so I feel like that could have been a part of that.
Which is important to like showcase, right? But still, it's just
hugely important.
It's a time thing also. Like, you're competing for airtime at this point, and with all the other conferences that are happening, I don't know if you want to spend 10 minutes of it talking to one person about an art piece.
Yeah. And again, because they're showcasing so many new games, that they're talking to somebody who has a game that's already out.
It would have made more sense if it was a game in the showcase.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Which I think that game was in the showcase, but like it was like in a montage. It was like in that same montage the Kena Bridge of Spirits was in.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it was like right in the middle. They just had this little showcase of other indie titles that I'm assuming all of them are already out. But
Kena was there, and it hasn't come out yet. Kena Bridge of Spirits was in that montage.
Oh yeah. You're right.
So it was just really weird for them to have that kind of thing. Oh, the Amoeba style game is Inglet with a Y.
Inglet. Okay.
That's the one I liked, or that I was like, it looks like Florence. A little bit.
I'm looking at their page for next week. I'm just looking at some of the titles.
Is Alex going to be there?
What was that?
Is Alex going to be there?
I don't know. They don't say, but God, I hope so.
Putting all my money on it. I hope. A man can dream.
Yeah, a lot of I'm very interested in some of these games that they're showcasing next week. Very interested.
So how do you feel about waking up super early in the morning for this?
You know what? It's one of those things that I've woken up very early for things that I don't care about nearly as much as this, and this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed
This
it.
was a lovely time, and I think you
It
said
was.
next week you're gonna be doing it on your channel.
Yeah, and I'm gonna talk to you about maybe joining me if you would like.
That'd be great. I would love to be a part of that. Hands down. If you want to use this, and if I could, we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it. But the card game. What was the card game called? I didn't write that down. There's a lot of games. I need to have a list of games that were shown and games that I like. I need to do that.
Yeah, because they have their list on their website of the games from today, but
Because like as much as it hurts to admit, sometimes in indie game showcases the games just don't stand out in my mind as much because I don't have an attachment to them. Unlike say a Mario or a Zelda Breath of the Wild type of game.
absolutely.
So it's like it's hard for me to remember most of these games. And it's really a detriment to these studios that work super hard. Especially what was that game that you said it was one guy on TikTok? Was it
Omno.
Omno.
Yeah. He's doing all of that, which that does not look like a game that's made by one person.
No, it does not. It does not.
Not at all. Very impressive.
A lot of fun.
This is the last.
I should let you know, I misspelled Industria when I was writing it down, and I wrote down INSTUL, and I was like, no, I'm starting that over. It's not Industria.
Let's just retry that one.
Nope, back to the drawing board on that one. And I also don't know how to spell cylinder, so I spelled it CYLANDIR. It's too early. If I'm not reading it, I'm not gonna nail it.
Oh, this is great.
Oh my god, that was a lot of fun. Let's see who else is there. I don't think there's anything else happening today. This is like the unofficial start of E3. So how was your first E3? This is your first time you're reacting to things like this, right? Like as an E3 conference stuff.
Yeah. The only other thing that I'd react to was
the Horizon thing.
Nintendo
Oh.
just did. The Horizon. Yeah, Horizon Zero West, Forbidden West, and
Nintendo.
Nintendo did their.
But this is your first E3 as a creator reactor type of thing.
It is, yes, and I'm very excited for it because, like, I feel like I feel like this is also the first time that I'm fully paying attention to E3 because I feel like in the past I would just hear about things that had happened at E3 after the fact, like a week later or whatever, and so this is cool, sort of being on the other end of it in a way,
like kind of in it, kind of not, like.
Actually seeing it as it's happening.
My second E3. Well, it's the first because last year there wasn't really an E3. It was just this. It was just the Guerrilla Collective, and then nothing happened. So
I think this year they'll maybe have their footing a little bit better because they had to deal with being online last year, so now they'll sort of be a little bit more prepared for that. And maybe
and also everything's happening in the morning, so I got to get ready for that.
Yes.
For some reason.
Yeah. Next week, because Robert and I are also trying to watch some things together for co-op. So like next Saturday, it's just like I have this one at 8, and then the wholesome direct at 10, and then like something else at 12, and then the next day is something at like 8, and then
the next day is Xbox.
But it's so much fun. It's so, like I said, I've woken up so early for so many terrible things in my life, and it's so nice to be able to wake up and just like hang out and chat about games. This is great.
Chat about Chernobyl.
Chat about Chernobyl. Let me tell you.
Who would have thought that all roads lead to Chernobyl?
All roads do lead to Chernobyl. It only happened in 1986. It wasn't that long ago. In my head, it happened like hundreds of years ago or something. Like it's so long.
History.
It was like.
History does that. Like, if you notice, a lot of civil rights movements pictures are black and white. They have those pictures in color.
Yeah.
And so it's like
it was not that long ago.
Not that long ago. 1960s was not that long ago.
It really was not.
But
like my parents were alive for a lot of that, and not just alive, like of age to have taken part in it. It's crazy. But
all right. Who is alive right now? Nobody.
Who is alive right now?
Nobody I know is alive.
Uncle Cranston's on.
Uncle Cranston?
Kingdom Hearts.
I don't really know him, but we can give him a shout. We can give him.
You don't really know Uncle Cranston? He's a great guy.
I've
He's such a nice
interacted
guy.
with him sometimes.
Yeah.
Head to pigs. Uncle Cranston. I guess we're doing Uncle Cranston. Somebody guided the raid to Uncle. I guess we're doing it. Oh, hold up. My thing isn't. I guess Robo, pimp your stuff.
Oh wow. I was not awake enough for that. You can find me basically everywhere as RoboDessert, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and now on YouTube as Co-op Comedy with Robert Highwind. YouTube.com/co-op comedy. Got that custom URL. Check it out. We have a video coming out every single day in June, and we're so excited about it.
And you can check me out here at twitch.tv/CesarTowers or patch notes if you're watching on the YouTube VOD thing later. Here's the link to patch notes in the chat. If it went through, I don't even know. We're also doing a charity donation run push thing for GLSEN, a charity that is trying to create safe environments for LGBT youth in schools. So it'd be really awesome if you could donate to that. Every $100 is a new episode of Megabytes, which is a show where we try food. So that's our push for that. And also $500, we're going to pilot a game show. But thank you for checking this out. And I'll catch you all later. Thank you for joining me, Robo. I'll catch you all later. Bye. Bye. Read. Shadow Legends. Did it read? It's always my fear. It's like it just doesn't go.
Oh, yeah.